Well, anyway, somehow he got hit off.
Yeah.
At least you can see it's $70. Oh, he's
Another little problem.
Who's auntie?
Vi. Aunt Vi. She left me a beautiful house in Paddington, and that's where it all started.
She did, of course.
She said, of course. And one day, Ralph says, we'll buy Auntie's house back, and then I'll be really happy.
Not Steve, I just wanted to say. No, it's not a Kendone, I'm sorry. It's not a Kendone either.
It looks pretty good.
It's painted by, God. He's actually one of our actors this evening. So, this evening, we raffle, that's the first prize, so I'm going back to front. Tomorrow night, all the tickets, we're raffling this tonight, this from the beautiful red wine. A special label designed by Tracy Smith, who's also in the cast this evening, and it says it's a red you must open for inspection. So we'll draw that this evening, and then tomorrow night all the tickets go back into the pot, and that's we draw the first prize there, and also we've let LJ Booker donate a little prize as well. So that's some barbecue tools. Now we've got one of our favourite real estate agents in the audience tonight. So it's, there's no what am I supposed to say here? There's no similarity between in the playbook in any of our real estate. Welcome, Tanya.
I had to say that, it's bleached.
Money, but at least the show flat's got to look finished. And then get Blair to call me. Has Mother rung? Oh, well, that's a blessing. Oh, they want 1.2, worth about $875, $850. Open plan. Yes, wooden beams, lots of exposed brick. Kendone painting on the wall. Someone asleep on a bloody sofa. No, it's all right. That's okay. Get Blair to call me. All right, bye. Excuse me. Sir? Sir, who are you and why are you here, sir?
Sorry?
That's okay, no worries.
Sorry about that.
I'm from Catchpoles.
I must have dropped off.
The real estate agents?
Oh, they got here this morning.
How did you get in?
I've got a key.
Are you expected?
Oh yeah, any time I was passing through.
Great. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Palmer will be here at 3 after the open day, and you can sort it all out with them then.
Bonzo.
But I really insist that you take your shoes off the lovely sofa, and we crump up the cushions a bit, and you make yourself scarce for about 90 minutes.
I can do that.
Are you a relative?
I'm his cousin.
Oh, is that right?
You won't be at all surprised to find me here. In fact, you'll be amazed.
Where shall we put your bag?
Yeah, I've been away a while here and there, but he gave me the key. Here it is. He told me to drop by any time I was passing through.
Passing through Kirribilli.
Where's that?
Look, people are due here in about 20 minutes, Mr.
Chook.
Shook, because your cousin's house is up for sale.
Oh, jeez.
And respected buyers don't want to see visiting relatives sleeping on this lovely sofa, do they? The place needs to be spick and span and without a tiny problem of any kind whatsoever.
Oh, I know.
So, clear off, and when you get back, the Palmers will be here.
And who are they?
Are you sure you were expected?
Got the key?
Well, excuse me, I have to get things going. Open a few windows, put on the military CD.
I really like this painting.
Really?
Yeah, my nephew used to paint boats like that back in kindergarten.
I really
I'm a bit
can't
of an artist
chat.
myself.
I can't chat, Chuck.
Yeah, it's tough selling houses. I've seen people go completely crazy over houses.
Well, that's very true. I've got a gentleman from Hong Kong about to slash his wrists any minute.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's built this huge block of units, and suddenly he needs to get his money back.
Yeah, I helped my mate sell a house once. Tarted it up, spent a fortune on paint. He got back far less than he paid. He was very stressed.
What did you do?
How do you mean?
Are you a painter?
Oh, no. Nah, my job was to get rid of the previous tenants.
How did you do that?
Oh, nothing too heavy. They were old.
Right.
You got to admit, Big Jack had good taste.
Who's he?
Big Jack, he built this place. I used to work for him too.
Oh.
Yeah, man of business, old Jack. Fingers in pies everywhere. Old fish, really. Elbows all over the table.
Did you get rid of anyone for Big Jack?
Sometimes.
I wonder if you could please go now.
Superbly spacious harbourside semi delivers a quality lifestyle filled with sunlight and bird life. G'day, where's this?
Yeah.
Huge built-ins. Stone gas log fireplace. Dining space adjoining dream kitchen crafted from American oak.
Want to buy?
Step through a wall of glass doors into a tropical paradise of a garden with a big blue pool. Stunning harbour glimpses.
Good, eh?
How much they want?
Yes.
Haven't got a clue. Million?
Close.
Joking.
1.2 million to be exact. That's the reserve.
For a fake log fireplace? And where's the harbour glimpse then?
See? Over there, between the two tall trees. The palm and the gum.
Ah, yeah. Water.
You can see the harbour. Just past the bridge. Apparently over there where the light shines through the jungle.
Easy pickings, eh?
Well, you know what they say. Buy it at the right time, sell it at the right time, and then buy a bigger one with a better view.
Bugger the glimpses.
View, view, view. That's what matters round here. First up are stunning vistas, then spectacular panoramas, and then finally, whoopee! Absolute waterfront grandeur.
And what would that be worth?
Oh, anything up to 12 million?
I'm in the wrong game.
I could sell you a slightly unfinished development the other side of the bridge with views to die for 20 million.
Good prospect?
Spare yourself the heart attacks, Chuck. Look, could you please go now? Today is our first open day. 2 till 2:45.
And how many of those you got?
3 Wednesdays, 3 Saturdays, and there's an on-site auction on the 4th Saturday.
I used to be an auctioneer once.
Really?
Yeah, back in cattle country. Taree. Lots of flies. I couldn't hack it.
Where will you go for 90 minutes?
Oh, just hang around the front.
No. Your cousin won't appreciate that, believe me.
He'll be right.
You got any money?
What for?
No. Here's $5. There's a coffee shop down on the wharf.
Any pubs?
You can leave your bag here, but hide it in the kitchen.
Here I go, looking for coffee Websters. But I'll be back.
Me again. It's Blair. He's just so unreliable. What? Oh, he was a relative, I think. Talking of relatives, has Mother rung? Yes, yes. I'll get her a paddle pop. Yes, yes, a chocolate paddle pop. McMahon's point? Well, if he's so broke, he's got to drop the price, hasn't he? Bugger Trixie, I really need the points, okay? I really need the points. Oh, nobody yet. I haven't even put the bloody board out yet. Okay, we'll get Blair to call me. Radio. Bye. Have you thrown? Tough lunch, eh, Blair? Back at 20 to 3. Sure. There's always a big deal. You were supposed to be here, remember? The Kirribilli Semi with the developments about to block their last bit of view. You were going to check it out with me, right? There's bonus points in this one, Blair. It's a DS. Well, it's important to me. It's important to us. And I wanted to get you on your O from it. I wanted to tell you something. Well, no, it's too bloody late now. I have to be at Neutral Bay at 3. Have you missed me? Did you think about me once during your blokes' lunch? Do you ever think about me when you're in bed with Dorothy? Huh. Absolutely no one. Not a living soul. It's way overpriced. I mean, who wants to buy a semi-detached home in Kirribilli with views of nothing for 1.2? Well, it would be different if you could buy the other one, but you can't, because there's the other semi sharing the same roof, right? I'm sick of this job, Blair. Yes, I know I'm good at it, but I'm sick of it. What with your wife and my mother, we never get any quality time together. Oh, not just sex. You know, hanging out, QT, quality time. So when are you leaving, Dorothy Blair? Remind me again. Blair, you're changing the subject. Oh look, I've got some customers, I've got to go. I'll see you tonight though, won't I? Radio. Bye. How are you going? Hello. Are you coming round here?
Does it matter?
Oh, please. Go wherever you like, and if you have any questions, please come and ask me.
Thank you so much. Oh, this is nice.
What?
This big wide living room. And all this glass.
Not very private, is it? Neighbours gawping in all the time?
Well, you could always hang up some Venetian blinds or some curtains.
Cost a fortune to cover this lot. I bet it's cold in the winter.
Lovely kitchen.
It is, isn't it? It's American oak.
What's wrong with Australian oak?
It's just a fashion thing.
Lovely and warm.
I'd say it was in fashion about 15 years ago. What's with these beams?
Keeping the ceiling up, I hope.
Why are they all exposed like that, unplastered?
Fashion again, I'm afraid. It says, I am a wooden beam. Love me. You could always cover them up.
Of course we could.
So, this is the lifestyle leisure area. That was the dream kitchen. There's the exposed beams. Let's see this wall of glass doors then, shall we?
Well, they don't all open.
So, some aren't doors,
Well, they could open
if they were doors. Shame about the view.
Oh,
view, is it?
Well, we only say glimpses.
Glimpse? That's plural. Where's the other one?
The other what?
There's one. Where's the other one?
See the big beige tower block?
It would be very hard to miss.
Apparently the light shines through there.
What's it?
That's strictly confidential.
Oh, come on, come on. What do they want for this sad old pile of unplastered bricks and beams?
I believe my vendors are looking in the facility of 1.2.
Aren't we all? Except for my wife, of course. She's yours for $5.95 and a free coke.
Oh, isn't it awful?
Oh, make that a gin and tonic.
I'm so sorry. That's okay. Perhaps you would like to see the basement with its large rumpus room.
Rumpus room? We had one of those in the 60s. We used to use it for parties and such. Thought that went out with Johnny O'Keefe.
And there's access to the pool and the laundry, and there's the landscape back garden.
I didn't know you could landscape a pocket handkerchief. You coming, Victoria?
Oh, just wait here and admire the view. Don't mind him. He just likes to blunder about, making himself unpleasant.
That's okay.
He says it's his system. It softens the cellar up and prepares the way for his very cheap beer.
No worries.
Never ever works.
Buy a lot of houses, do you?
Make a lot of bids.
Is it?
Rising damp in the rumpus room.
I don't think so.
Oh, great patches of it. It's all plastered over, of course, but it's coming through. All right.
Well, we would expect you to do all the usual searches.
Oh, you get it.
So, there's a large master bedroom with a great big ensuite, bathroom of course,
Seen enough, thank
3
you.
or 4 bedrooms, or a study, depending if you'd
Come
like
along,
to.
Victoria. No.
So sorry for being so abrupt.
That's your privilege. Could I have your name and address before you go?
What for?
So we might be able to show you some other similar properties that might interest you.
Similar to this.
Yes! Oh, this is wonderful! I love it too. Oh, the space!
Here's your best bet, a rich loony.
Such a great place for a family. Ours have all left home. Oh, room for the in-laws, the grandkiddies. Well, actually.
Come along, Victoria. We've got 3 to fit in before the 5:30 auction at Annandale.
Sorry.
Could I get your number?
The view! Oh, the view! Oh, it was worth a try. What's with the marching music?
Company policy.
What an unpleasant person he was.
Real estate. Sydney's full of it. See 100, make a silly offer on 1.
Where's my husband? He was parking the car. Anyone else?
Anyone else what?
Hattie, please. What's the score? What's the result? How many punters have we had?
It's been a bit of a disappointment, Mrs. Palmer.
Hattie?
Well, they were very positive. The last couple before you came, she really liked it. I wouldn't be at all surprised if they make an offer. Mightn't be what you want
Well,
exactly.
Just don't even think of it. Don't even dream of it. I told you to forget offers under the reserve. Don't even bother to tell me about them.
Mrs. Palmer, it's a terrible trust at 1.2.
How many? None. What do you mean?
I wouldn't worry. Apart from that last couple, there's been nobody else. Shit. It's been a quiet week all round, Mrs. Palmer. January. I wouldn't despair. We've got 2 whole weeks to go, and next weekend's the Australian Day weekend.
Oh, I said it was the wrong time of the year.
No, I've got every confidence in the property. It's got a lot to offer the right buyer. It just might be a tad overpriced.
But we've got to have that money. He's frozen my charge out.
Look, people have rung in, Mrs. Palmer, lots of callers. As soon as we give them an idea of the price.
I thought we agreed not to tell them the price until after they've seen the place.
Well, we have to give them some idea or they won't even make the journey.
Don't bloody tell them.
How'd we go?
Where have you been?
I've been poking around next door. Somebody's at the front door open.
Anybody moved in yet?
No, it's still empty, but obviously somebody's been having a look around.
God, that's all we need. Some huge family of boat people moving in next door.
When was it sold?
Ages ago.
Must be 5 or 6 months.
How much did they get? Do we know?
1.3.
Yes, but it's in a much better state than this. Much more elegant. Honestly.
Oh, I like open plan. I like exposed bricks. Anyway, it's the same basic house, isn't it? The same feeble, crappy built-over view of the harbour. The same leaky roof. I nearly had a fit last night when they said there was a 20% chance of rain today. Perfect on an open day. Of course, they were wrong.
Look, I've got to run.
What was the score?
The score was a complete washout. No interest, no offers, no result.
How many viewers?
Only 2, I'm afraid, but...
Not 2, 1. One moaning Minnie and his dopey Dora sidekick. Hopeless.
So, what can we do? Increase advertising? Rewrite the copy? Reposition the attack?
Oh yes, reposition it please. Reposition it to Palm Beach or Church Point or...
Look. Thursday, Monday, Mr. Palmer, I have every confidence. We've got the best possible auctioneer lined up. Let Peacock. He's the tops. All we need are 2 serious bidders and Blair will do his stuff. 2 will do, that's what Blair says. You get yourself 2 buyers who really want it and you've got yourself a show. Yeah? I'm sorry, but I've really got to go. Look. Your cousin's here and you guys owe me $5.
What does that mean?
Great.
The price is too high.
Oh, the price is the price, because that's the price we need, remember?
You can't buck the market.
We paid too much for the place, so I don't see why the next owners shouldn't pay too much as well. Careful.
We could have easily done without it.
You worked it all out. I've still got the scribble you did at the auction.
I was buying like Christmas shopping for the kids.
I'm a top television producer. I need the status lifestyle.
Anyway, it wasn't so much the cost of the house. It was all your bloody renovations.
Well, you agreed.
I was made to agree. How do you do?
You agreed that the kitchen was completely unacceptable.
But not the bathroom.
Well, the kitchen goes together with the living room and the bathroom, Buster.
All those Italian tiles.
Oh, and don't you just love impressing all your buddies, all your fair weather television mates with your Italian tiles, your views of Balmoral Beach, and your stupid new computer. Oh, hello. Sorry. Do come in.
Excuse us, just having a little family discussion. You're a little late, aren't you?
Julie Seth told me to come around now.
Doesn't matter. 45 minutes seems such a short time for an open day, don't you think? Spotted traffic and you've missed the whole show.
You know how much we're wanting,
1.2 million, she said.
and that doesn't bother you.
Doesn't bother me at all.
I'll show the gentleman around, Paul. Please leave it all to me.
Fine.
So,
Got me shook.
chook. This is the living room. Very wide, very comfortable. You have a family, Chook?
All brothers, all married, he said, mate.
I couldn't catch you, eh?
Who?
Well, this is a great family home, Chook. Really great. Paul and I have had a family each, as it were. His first wife and kids, and my first husband, and his assorted groupies. This is a great Christmas guest house, I can tell you.
Yeah, well, I've been away for the last 3 Christmases.
Well, we've got 4 big bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 toilets, and here you've got this vast living room. You can see the exposed beams and the lovely exposed brickwork, all very modern, I can tell you, very up to the minute. And the kitchen, it's absolutely state of the art, everything that opens and shuts. Big fridge for the beer.
What?
And this is the patio, Chook, my own design with the glass doors. You can sit here in the sunshine, Chook. It's true we're south facing, but the sun drenches you all day long. Can you see the harbour?
Where is it again?
Over there, through those trees.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, lovely.
Finest harbour in the world. Oh, come and see the pool. It's fantastic.
How come there's nobody living next door?
It sold a few months ago. Nobody's
Oh.
moved in yet.
1.3, and this is less, as you know.
And it's the same basic. Exactly the same, really.
This is a much better bargain. Come and see the kitchen. Noodles are covered.
So, Chook, how do you feel about it?
Oh, I like it.
I mean, do you think it's in your price bracket?
How do you mean?
This was in the fridge.
Oh, that's mine.
What do you mean it's yours?
Oh, I left it there. No,
In our fridge?
it didn't look like a fridge.
When?
The girlie said I could.
You've been here before.
I've got the key
He's got a key.
Why?
to get in.
I mean, why did Miss Frome give you a key?
I've had it for years.
How?
Big Jack gave it to me.
Big Jack Grafton?
He said I'd always be welcome.
You know Jack Grafton?
I worked for him for years. I was his right-hand man.
I heard he was dead.
So they say.
Jack, we bought this house from Jack Grafton 6 years ago.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised when the key still fitted.
You swore you changed the locks.
You looked after his finances, did you?
I carried his bag a bit.
You haven't got $1.2 million.
I've got $10.
So why am I selling you my house?
You might be selling, lady, but I ain't buying.
Why are you?
Got the key.
Because I'll call the police.
Hey, hang on a minute.
This man has obviously stolen our front door key.
Hey, listen, mate. I've had this bloody key for 5 bloody years. It was given to me by Big Jack as a sign of brotherhood, sacred trust. When you get out, Chooky boy, he says to me, come round any time you like. I'll see you right for a job and a couple of students.
Get out?
He was in Long Bay at the time. But he was getting out that morning. He gave me the key. At least he told me where to find it. We shook hands, and I never saw him again.
I heard he'd been terminated.
Yeah, nobody's ever found the body.
Paul!
So, did business with him yourself, did you, mate?
Not like that, he was in real estate.
Oh, yeah, lots of real estate. I was telling the girlie.
He
you know,
sold me this house because we were friends, business partners.
Oh, you could call it that.
Well, we were. He invested in my films, and I invested in his real estate.
Yeah, you got access to Harbour Properties and he got access to your starlets.
Me, I was just his muscle.
Okay, Chook, tough luck. Big Jack's gone, and I don't make those kind of films anymore. Those days are long gone. Apart from your key and our lock, nothing else fits. Bugger off.
I can just stay here for the night.
Certainly not.
Well, you're not staying here.
That's got nothing to do. Now, I won't call the police and tell them you're here. You hand over your key and be on your way. Look, here's a few dollars. Should see you right for the night. Have a drink on me. Bunch of dollars.
The rehabilitation of ex-prisoners is a delicate social problem, which none of us should overlook.
How much did you give him?
$50.
Oh, you're mad.
It was worth it to get the key.
What are we going to do?
We're not going to lose our head. Take stock and approach our dilemma rationally.
Oh, yes, let's all be rational, please.
This is only the first open day, Chrissy. The market will pick up for Australia Day weekend.
Who says?
The Mossman Daily.
Oh, hallelujah.
Nobody knows about the development down the hill yet. The planning application meeting is not for a month. As long as we sell ahead of that little news, we'll be fine. And as long as we can be a bit flexible about the price.
And as long as nobody ghastly moves in next door. And as long as it doesn't rain. Shit. Oh, great. Excellent, perfect, just the job. Towels. Chop, you bludger! I know you're here. Where are you? Ha!
Right.
You're still here.
Yep.
My husband made it perfectly clear that you were not welcome here. You had to bugger off. We're trying to sell this shitty, promoting it as a home for the hopeless. You gave him the key, I remember. How did you get in?
Well, I just, kind of.
You've been here all bloody week.
Yeah?
Look, sleeping on the sofa, eating in the kitchen, stinking out the bathroom, climbing in and out of the windows.
Oh, no.
No what?
No, I've got another key.
Oh, what course.
Yeah, I had it cut in case I lost the first one. Big Jack suggested it.
And you've been here since last Saturday. What about Wednesday afternoon, open day?
Well, nobody told me about that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Nobody came except the girlie from the real estate agents.
She told me there were quite a few prospects.
There was no one but her.
Oh, the cow face.
Can't trust them, can you?
So what have you been doing here all week?
Not much.
Well, you can earn your rent now. Next open day's in about 2 hours, and you can help me stem the flood on the patio. Here's a mop. Here's 2 mops. I'm going to use this old towel.
Looks pretty bad.
Oh, it's never been as bad as this before.
I really pissed down last night.
No, it's 95%, and every drop a dagger in my heart.
That might have gun problems.
Oh, thank you. And a door problem, and a roof problem, and a bloody great damn problem in the basement. Shit, the basement! Just keep mopping.
You might be lucky. I think the rain's stopping.
It's unbelievable.
Problems?
You need a small boat to get from one side of the room to the other. I was waiting.
I'll
No,
give it a go. I'll mop it.
no. Mop the patio dry. We'll just have to keep people away from the basement this afternoon.
I can stop them for you.
Oh yeah, great. Fantastic. You stand on the stairs and anyone who tries to get past you can kneecap them or decapitate them. I can't understand it. The pipes seem all the way from the wall down there. And the plaster looks shocking. You haven't been wrecking the joint, have you, Chook?
Well, I found my own nest,
It's not your nest, lady, it's mine.
but I fight the very hand that feeds me.
We didn't leave any food in the fridge, did we?
Got any more towels?
No! I haven't even put on the bread yet!
I've got some sliced bread if you want it.
It's instant frozen bread, Chook. Just the smell I'm after.
You going to,
Keep mopping, mister, make yourself at home.
how bloody long?
Oh, shit.
You're not going to tell your husband about me, are you?
No, he'd be certain to call the cops this time.
Thanks, Mrs. Palmer.
Just put on the oven because I read an article in the magazine and it said you fill the house with the smell of baking bread and people think of their mothers or something. They can't stop themselves from making an offer.
Plus, it covers the smell of the rising damp.
Yeah, you put lovely smiling photographs of your relatives everywhere. It says, I'm a happy family home. Anything's worth a try today.
He's a good looking old bugger. Is that your father?
I cut them out of a magazine.
And what about your old man? What's he do these days? Your husband?
He's a very well-known television producer of quality programs for children.
He's given up the porno, has he?
We all have to start somewhere. I was once a typist. And yes, Paul was in the seedier side of the entertainment business.
That's why I got on so well with old Jack.
Now Paul's dream is to build the big Australian movie, get a prize, win respect.
What's he going to do? What's the name of the movie?
He's optioned The History of Australia by Manning Clark.
Not many laughs there, I reckon.
Oh, he'll pep it up.
And what's the name of his TV show?
Oh, you wouldn't know it, it's for kids.
Try me.
It's on weekday mornings, Willoughby Wallaby.
I know bloody Willoughby Wallaby. Of course I do. Great big hairy kangaroo.
Wallaby.
And his pretty girl assistant.
Sweet Sue.
Willoughby Wallaby jumpy jumpy Willoughby Wallaby jumps.
Yeah.
Folks watch it every day. Well, you can't turn it off after the news. And your husband does that.
Yes, he produces it. That's how I met him. He was trainee director and I was in the typing hall. Now he's the executive producer.
And now you're his wife.
Yeah.
I really got the hots for that skinny assistant. Not the current one.
I was Sweet Sue once years ago. Yes. That's how I met Paul, which I just said.
So you did.
Yeah.
And you want me to go back to mopping again?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, right. So what's the skinny girl doing these days?
Oh, well, actually, Paul's casting for the next one at the moment.
Why, was she getting too old?
No, too big for her boots that grasp in the pitch.
I ain't show that. Willoughby Wallaby jumpy jumpy Willoughby Wallaby jumps. See how he's
Tail.
go stumpy thumpy Willoughby Wallaby jumps.
He's such a laughing silly Willoughby, oh what a jumpy Wallaby Joe. Oh, Willoughby Wallaby plays with Sue on his Willoughby Wallaby, oh Willoughby Wallaby Wallaby show. Why are you really here, Chook?
I'm looking for something.
Think you'll find it?
I'll bloody find it.
Hi, Trix. I've arrived. 5 minutes to spare. Wet. Is he in? What's the problem now? Well, the road will never be widened. Cars would fall into the harbour. Bastards. They just want to talk Mr. Lee Pong down a few 100,000 more. They know he's desperate. Well, I'm desperate too, Trixie. I need the difficult sell points, okay? Well, yes. For McMahon's Point and for bloody here. Yeah, put him on. Hello, honey baby. Sweet. I've missed you. When are we going to cuddle again? What about tomorrow morning? Sunday? Oh, baby, swimming lessons? You're going to have to start pulling away, mate. They're going to have to learn to swim without you, aren't they, Blair? We need to be free for each other. Well, I'm dealing with Mother, I am. I found a place I could afford, but it was awful, Blair, awful. I couldn't leave her there. Well, that's the point. I join the fleet. I get a pay rise. And I wanted to tell you something. Well, yes. Well, it's too late now, isn't it? Exactly. But what about Australia Day picnic at the beach house? Well, that sounds like super fun. Oh, we'll be thinking about you munching into Dorothy's perfectly packed hamper? How about munching into my little hamper, eh? My juicy little hamper. Let's find a place. Somewhere quiet. Somewhere safe. I'll be right with you. Gotta go, Joe. Yes, yes. Come in. Come down.
Are we too early?
I'll remember that. Custard tarts there will be. If you bring the sausages. Lovely pie.
We're not too early then.
No, of course not. Please, how are you going?
Pretty good, how's yourself?
Running a bit late actually, what with the weather and stuff. I haven't even put the board out yet. How about you carry on and I'll just get myself together.
No problem.
Oh, wow. It's really nice.
Hey, it's so wide in here, you could do a team training session.
There's a basement room for a gym, she said. I can't wait to see it.
You could have the A3.
Ooh, someone's burnt some bread.
Fucking classy, but it can done on the wall.
All this workspace.
It's the way it all joins together. Don't get too enthusiastic.
You okay?
My wife's a bit concerned about the workspace.
Not enough?
Too much, she reckons?
Don't worry about him. It's lovely.
Where are you guys from?
We're living in Marrickville at the moment. Guy's father has a business there.
It would be a long way to travel.
It's time we moved away.
Yes, I wish I could separate work from home more.
I'll always be home late for training.
My husband plays league for St. George.
Oh,
Second grade.
Have you heard of Reg Pearson?
I think so.
Guy's father, who was captain of England for 5 years.
Really?
Reg Pearson's the dad. Rocket Reg.
Rocket Ridge is your dad?
Yep.
His dad and his boss, I'm afraid. It'd be good to be on the other side of the harbour.
Who's your boss too?
Not really. I'm an actress.
What's this?
That's the patio.
There's a wet towel on the floor.
Oh, I'll get it. They probably just had the cleaners in.
Well, it does seem a bit damp. Does the rain get in?
Definitely not.
Well, it wouldn't be much of a surprise if it did with the storm we've just had.
That's very true.
Oh, Guy! Look at the view! Oh.
There's nothing like this in Marrickville.
Well, there's no harbour in Marrickville, is there?
So where is it here?
See? Between those two tall trees. The palm and the gum.
Oh, between the orange block and the brown one.
Yeah.
There it is.
Terrific!
On Monday, there are thousands of boats down there for Australia Day.
It's a glorious sight.
We stand on our patio and watch them all sail by.
Well, one by one. Wish it was bigger.
Well, you know what they say. A bigger view means a way bigger price, doesn't it?
Of course it does.
And what's this one again?
I'm not supposed to say. It's probably around the $1 million mark. Maybe a little bit more.
1.2 is our absolute max. I would have to furnish it and stuff. Put the gym in.
Guy's father's going to help.
You know, I could tell you a much bigger unit with views for 1.2.
We're trying to tell her that.
But we want a house, don't we, Guy? For the space, for entertaining, for family growth.
Yeah, we do really.
I might be having a family.
Oh, super. When's it due?
Too soon.
And what does your husband say?
He doesn't know yet.
You stand up for yourself. I do, don't I, Guy?
This looks like Mel Gibson.
Perhaps you'd like to come and see the bedrooms.
It is Mel Gibson. I do relate.
Well, Mr. Plummer is in television.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that Kylie Minogue?
Do you think they've been here to this house?
Probably.
Oh, wow.
So, there's a large master bedroom, an ensuite, of course, great big bathroom, and a 3 or 4 bedroom.
Don't worry about that.
Wait, excuse me.
Wow. There you go,
This is an open day.
Yes, please. Make yourself at home.
At home here? Don't think so.
Weren't you here last week?
Were we?
Are there any restrictions?
No, of course not. Please come as often as you like. Just that... What? You didn't seem that keen.
I thought it was familiar. Familiar but different. Roundabout. Inside out.
Whoops.
Would you like to come and sit down a minute?
Oh, thank you.
What?
The storm soon sorted out your famous wall of glass doors, didn't it?
Well, it was very dreadful. I seem to have missed it completely.
This will all have to come down.
My husband's in development. Everything has to be developed or changed, or he's not happy. I hate where we're living now.
Oh, where's that?
I haven't a clue. Ask Ralph.
Lovely. I love the big bedroom.
Great, please.
Take your time.
Look, mate, here.
What have you found?
There's a leak from the roof there, and a leak from the door frame there.
See that? There's leaks.
Show me. Perhaps you'd like to come and see the basement. I think it would make a wonderful gym.
Oh, lovely.
Here's another one.
Oh, I found one too.
Well, it was a shocking storm, Guy.
God knows what it's like in the basement.
Just through here. Ah!
Who's that?
Pardon?
Yellow.
What?
Yellow dwarf.
So, my wife. She was drinking earlier. I think it was the wine.
The yellow dwarf is blocking our path.
Oh dear, is it really?
And I have been in this house before. Only upside down. Would you like a glass of water?
No, seen enough, thank you. Come along.
Will you be okay?
There's a curse on this house. But my husband will fix it.
What's been going on?
Not a problem, Mr. Palmer. These two people are just inspecting at the moment.
Sorry, you see my wife?
No, not at all.
She left this morning looking like the lighthouse keeper's daughter, and I haven't seen her since.
Perhaps you could come back later.
Of course.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Aren't you Paul Palmer?
You are! Willoughby Wallaby! We've met before, Mr. Palmer, although you probably won't remember me.
You do seem familiar. What's your name again?
Christina Spacey.
Hello.
Have we met too?
No, we haven't.
This is Guy Pearson.
My husband.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm just going to be down in the basement.
I'm keeping my maiden name for my career.
Which is?
Christina Spacey.
No, your career.
Oh, acting.
Ah, so you're an actress.
That's right. The last time we met, I was an ice cream cone. Willoughby licked me. Oh,
I'm sorry, I don't recall.
it doesn't matter. It was a few years ago.
How's Mel?
Who?
Mel Gibson.
In what sense?
Mr. Palmer,
She was a regular on her duty.
Was she?
Every morning for 6 weeks.
A regular?
5 days a week.
Singing?
Demonstrating live
The A3.
What's,
the Fab Abs Activator.
We manufacture them.
exercise machine?
That's right.
Mr. Palmer,
When your abs are fab, you can score like Rocket Reg.
Oh, you're the girl who chats to bird, hangs upside down. Shows off her stomach.
My abdominals.
She was very good at it. We sold dozens.
How does Bert do that every single day without laughing?
Why would he laugh?
He's a true professional.
Well, nice to meet you.
I was your opposition.
How do you mean?
I was on at the same time as Willoughby Wallaby on the other side.
Slightly different audience profile, so what happened
What do you mean?
with Bert?
We changed the market strategy.
I'm doing a lunchtime show next.
Yes, I'm coming, Miss Frome. Excuse me, will you?
I hear you're looking for a new sweet Sue.
Well, I've got to be going.
Well, don't you want to see the house? There's a wonderful glimpse.
I own the house.
You've bought it already?
I'm the seller.
Of course, Mr. Palmer. Demonstrating the activator is just a temporary goal, helping out the family. My actual goals are pretty high.
Oh, yes.
I want to be in a great big soapy.
Good for you.
I think I'd be a pretty good sweet Sue. What do you think?
Well,
A bit more modern and sporty?
not a bad idea.
What about the A3?
Shut up, Guy. This is show business. Anything is possible. Mr. Palmer? What do you think, Mr. Palmer?
Well, you are very good on your...
Fab abs activator.
Your abs are very definitely fab with me.
Thank you, Paul.
Perhaps you could do with a little more naturalness in your duologues with Bert.
Do you think so?
I could possibly help you there.
Really?
How do you mean?
The basement! The basement! I can't stop the floods!
Please, Mr. Palmer, it's really bad down there.
Was it structural?
Oh, not a major problem, just a flood.
Give me a ring. See if we can sort something out.
Thanks, Mr. Palmer. Please hurry, your cousin's doing everything that he can.
My cousin? He lives in London.
Ah! Caught you.
How did you get in?
Oh, came round the back and through the yard. What do you expect? If there's leaks on the patio, then God knows what's happening in the basement. Though I must say, I did not expect an inundation of quite such epic proportions.
There's leaks everywhere.
It's all a complete surprise to us.
You've got a bloody cheap expecting 1.2 million for a leaky old tub like this.
It's all right, folks. Who's this? I'm a plumber.
The plumber is your cousin?
Sorry. The leaks, the troubles, the water. It's got nothing to do with the house. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. I turned the wrong tap. It's all up to me. I'm sorry.
Well, that's the first 2 open Saturdays gone.
Why did that creepy man come back again?
Who?
The one with the dipso wife. He hated it last Saturday.
Whose bright idea was it the tramp to pretend he was a plumber?
Well, I thought he was your cousin.
Well, he was only trying to help.
How would that have helped?
I took the rap and tried to divert their attention away from your shitty house.
There's nothing basically wrong with the house.
As long as it doesn't rain.
Nobody expects to buy a house this size without making some adjustments.
Like a new roof?
Or a new dam course.
Yeah, I noticed some cracks around the pool.
You've been bloody swimming.
No. I think you might have brain problems.
Thanks. I call him plumber. What's he doing here anyway?
Well, the patio would have been completely underwater if it hadn't been filtered.
I don't want to be reminded of that stupid name.
Look, your problem is the price. People know that there's work to be done, so they include that in their costings.
Well, how can we settle for less? We're up to our eyes in Mossman.
Bloody Mossman. I turn around to see who's made a stupid bid for 2.35, and it's my wife.
You love it.
Mrs. Impulse Purchase.
Well, it's exactly where a high-flying television producer should be living. If we had a buyer 6 months ago, until he heard the rumour that there was a building going in further down the hill.
I have this ridiculous bridge of money. Every day that goes by, I'm down $375.
Look, I've got to go. I understand your problems, Mr. and Mrs. Palmer, but the market really doesn't care about bridging loans or leaky basements. If the market agrees that this nice, semi-detached home in Kirribilli with harbour glimpses is worth $900,000, then that's it.
900!
Look, you can tart it up with words and pictures, full-page glossy ads in the Boston Daily and the Wentworth Courier, but essentially it remains worth $900,000, give or take a few dollars.
Rubbish.
And less 5% for the agents.
Now look, if you could buy next door as well,
Yeah, I reckon you've got squatters next door.
then you could rip the whole building down and start again.
Saw a light there the other night.
Then you'd be talking millions. Look, we've got 2 whole weeks to go. Trust me, I'm going to pull all the stops. Believe me, I need to sell as much as you do.
What are we going to do?
Pray for drought.
I told you we should have hired a firm to do a paint job. Exposed beams, they're so passé.
I thought you loved them.
Didn't you hear what she said? If exposed beams are not liked by the market, then that's it. Beams will be covered up.
It's too late.
We could hire in a load of new furniture, Paul. Delilah did that, top to bottom.
How much?
We could go to Tuscany, tile this old patio with Tuscan bricks, rip out this glass door.
I look at you won't.
Oh, you have to spend big to sell big, Paul.
Griselda.
You're always such a frightened little fairy. No, not with the ladies. Not when you're handing out your calling card to your little floozies. Can't understand it. The rain stopped. The patio's still filling up with water. Can you guys hear a noise?
You, Mr. Emergency Plumber, hand over your second key and be gone.
Of course.
Any more?
What are you doing?
Any more duplicates, offcuts, side door, window, back door key? Look. I hope you're not going to irritate me because I can get pretty physical when I'm round.
Mr. Palmer,
Do you hear me, Lodger?
can I have a little word?
Yes. Goodbye.
It's sort of like a big gurgle. Can't you hear it? Is it in the sink?
There's more to this than meets the eye.
Oh?
I didn't come here just to sleep on your sofa.
You came here because Big Jack gave you a key.
Big Jack's character.
That's the rumour.
It's more than a rumour, Paul.
Please don't call me Big.
He's holding up a block of units on Bondi Junction.
How do you know?
Concrete mixer.
You sure?
Certain.
So?
It's money.
How much?
Heaps.
Really?
Heaps and heaps.
Now there's a sort of rattle.
Who says?
Big Jack says.
How do you mean?
He told me. Gave me the key.
It's here in this house.
Well, actually, he gave me the key to 3 of his houses. The money's somewhere.
Are you sure?
They found a briefcase at his mum's place. It was full of $50 bills, $50,000 worth of $500,000.
Which was?
Weekly float, petty cash.
Shit!
Big gurgle sort of sound.
Think there's more?
Why, no, there's a lot missing. Heaps and heaps. About $40 million. I started looking for it up his house on the Gold Coast.
You
Ripped the place apart, nothing.
and
This is the next most likely spot.
but
Just give me another week, Paul. The money's somewhere. I can see we're a busy fellow. So here's the deal. You let me stay here for another week. I'll poke around. I'll find the stash. We'll share it. $40 million.
oh yes! I can make my big Australian movie in LA. I can sit on Willoughby Wallaby from a great height. Don't tell the wife.
I won't.
And don't wreck my house, understand?
Trust me.
Got to sell it.
Trust me.
Now where have you looked?
Where haven't I?
It's sort of like a wave rushing towards us, Paul.
Oh, tools!
Oh,
Have you been digging my basement, mate. Well, yeah. Tampering with my walls? Yeah. These walls? Well, yeah. I've just poking around.
There's no way! Rush into
Look out! And that trim tummy of yours, don't we?
We most certainly do. And here it is, the Fab Abs Activator. You know, Bert, conventional ab rollers certainly build up your midsection, but their effect on reducing abdominal fat is nil. Is that so?
Is that so?
Well, it stands to reason, Bert, the more you isolate and activate a muscle area, the tighter and stronger it's going to become.
And how does the Fab Abs Activator help?
Well, it's gravity, Bert. This is where I mount the machine.
Mount away.
This sofa will do. No, it's too low.
I've got the picture.
No, I'll use this ladder. What's it for?
Spotted decorating.
Okay, hold it steady. And imagine I'm swinging free.
Careful. Careful.
Look, by challenging gravity.
I'm looking. Right.
Look, by challenging gravity, the activator relieves all pressure on my pelvis. I can leg crunch, I can back bend, I can button roll, really activate those crucial abdominal fat-burning zones.
God, that looks uncomfortable.
That's right, Bert. And that's because the activator allows for what we call full inversion. It actually releases the harsh forces of gravity, freeing my body to demonstrate new energies.
And what about us younger generation, Tina? I can't see me hanging upside down for too long. Say that again, Bert.
You'll be really surprised to discover how easy and relaxing the activator is. And with this built-in pulsometer attached to my earlobe, you can constantly monitor your personalised, pre-programmed heart target zone. So age is never a problem. How are we going, Mrs. Palmer?
Maybe you're going real good.
Have you got any tips?
Yes, be careful with the buttock rolls. A person not as young as he was.
But you said I wasn't natural enough.
Everything seemed perfectly natural to me. Go with nature, that's what I will say.
How do you think I'll go with Sweet Sue?
Leonard wouldn't be able to keep his paws off you.
But do you think I'd make a Sweet Sue?
How much do you want it, Tina?
Very much, Bert.
Perhaps we've got to tell the people how to go about purchasing their own Fab Abs Activator.
Well, it's really good news. For just 5 easy payments of $50, we'll send an activator to your home.
That's perfectly reasonable, Tina.
And there's more. You get a jazzy Fab Abs floor mat, a carry case, and if you use your credit card, I'll let you have a comfort wedge.
A comfort wedge? Am I fit enough?
Oh, let's see, shall we?
Am I too old?
Age is never a problem, Bert. Now, we don't want
Dear!
to crease these nice producers' trousers, do we? See how his tail goes thumpy thumpy, willity wallity ducks. Willity wallity plays and willity wallity show. Wanna try my activator?
Hey?
What is it like to do with those flabby old abs?
Oh, yes! Sorry?
It's the plumber!
Yes, it's my plumber.
This time of night?
Well, there's a lot of work to be done, miss.
Has he been here all the time?
Well, he's not just my plumber, he's my handyman. He helped me put everything right.
You bloody frightened me. What's he doing with that blowtorch?
Was a bit of a problem with a leaky pipe, miss.
Tina, could you?
I can see right up your boxes.
Can you go now?
Evening.
This is an audition.
What, for Willoughby Wallaby's assistant?
That's right. I'm going to be the new sweet Sue.
Well,
Willoughby Wallaby jumpy jumpy, Willoughby Wallaby jumps. Oh,
Willoughby Wallaby jumpy jumpy.
go away! Go back to your pipes.
Well, I finished down the basement. I thought I'd check over this wall for loose bricks.
Not now.
We haven't got any time to spare, Mr. Palmer. It's Wednesday. The auction's on Saturday. It's now or never. I'm going to do some work.
Get on with it then.
Paul?
It's all right, miss. I'll keep your head down. You carry on with your audition. I found a walk into the bedroom. I'll whack that on, and you'll be right as rain. And good luck.
Where were we?
We were discussing my suitability for the Willoughby Wallaby show. It's your move.
Well, there's a process. We've sent the words out to the agents and we've drawn up a short list.
Look, Paul, this is a two-way highway. My husband isn't fully practiced, right? But he'll do whatever I say. If I say I want to buy your house, it doesn't matter that it's overpriced, that it leaks, that there's a repairman here full time. If I say pretty please, Guy, my husband and his seriously wealthy, seriously valued partner will buy it for me. Now, I would make a great sweet Sue. Not your usual anorexic pubescent twinkler, I admit, but a perfectly acceptable modern replacement. The Wallaby might have a problem, but the kids will love me. You will love me.
Your acting is
My acting?
it's a bit stilted.
So, loosen me up.
Miss Rowe,
Oh.
what are you doing here?
I'm meeting somebody.
Here?
The auctioneer from the agency.
Late, isn't it?
Well, he needs to get a feel for the property.
She's pissed.
Is that him? Is he here? Oh no, it's your cousin from the mafia. Has Mr. Blair Peacock been here this evening? Asking us, me? Has he flown from Catchpole and Co? Sydney's real bloody estate franchise? Ooh, I do like your boxes.
Thank you.
Much nicer on a man than those baggy white fronts Blair always wears. Don't you think? I'm sorry. I'm a little bit baggy myself.
Excuse me all. I'll make it work.
Perhaps you could be going now.
Certainly. I just have a quick look around. We're supposed to meet me up at the Royal on Broughton Street, and I thought we might come down here so we could evaluate the house. He doesn't seem to have made it.
Could we talk about this in the morning?
Right, of course. No problem. Do you mind if I make just one quick little call on my mobile phone?
Yes, I do.
Blair? Blair? What happened? Where were you? Where are you? Oh, God, why? I had things to tell you. I had a nice, quiet place for us to go. She what? Oh, that's evil, evil, baby. Can't you see? That's a roast dinner. She's not right for you, Blair. It's all outside roast dinners and ironing. I'm your insides, Blair. I'm your bloody guts, mate. No, listen, Penny, don't say that, please. Not that. Well, I found a house for Mother. She'll like it there. She'll love it. They let them have things in their rooms. Drinks, paddle pops. And listen, I had something else I needed to tell you. Yes. Well, I am slightly drunk. But I'm also slightly pregnant. 6 months, bloody slightly pregnant. Slightly, but definitely. Oh, and that's your local news as of this hour.
Well, ask him what he's going to do about it.
Well, what are you going to do about it, Blair? Oh no, please, no, don't do that. No, not that.
Stop him.
Stuff you, Blair. Right, good. No problem. Not a tiny problem of any kind whatsoever. And you'll still be doing my Kirribilli auction on Saturday? But of course you will, silly me. You are a true professional. Well, I certainly look forward to continuing this delightful conversation at a much more convenient time. Bye.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh,
It's horrible, horrible. Selling horrible houses. Horrible vendors. Horrible buyers who don't even want to live in them.
Please, I've got another house I want to live in. I'm terribly sorry about all your problems.
Oh, there's no.
But I really think you should be pushing off home now. Have you got money for a taxi?
15 more points before the 1st of February and I can join the elite fleet.
Why would you want to go to sea?
The top national sales achievers. I get my photo on all the ads and the boards, a pay rise and a bonus on every sale. Mr. Sailing, you have to wait a whole nother year.
Is it worth it?
Well, I'm pregnant, Paul. 6 months pregnant and my mother's senile. If I join the fleet now, I'd have a safe job waiting for me if I want to come back, which I bloody well don't.
How many points for this house?
This is a DS, Paul. A difficult sell. 10 points if you get the reserve. Not that anyone's going to pay 1.2 for this pile of exposed bricks. I mean, why don't you just use your common sense?
It's my wife!
It's my wife!
No, it's really my wife.
Oh!
She's in the car with someone.
It's the football player!
It's Buffett, your husband.
he's in training.
Yes, with my wife.
What do we do?
Quick, hide.
Me
Put
too.
the lights out. You two.
I want to go
Listen.
home!
Chop!
Yeah?
It's the cops!
Oh, shit.
I'll kill him. Come on, don't be shy.
Should I switch the lights on?
No, not yet. I want you to see the view from the patio by moonlight.
Can't
It's
see a
quite
thing.
special. Hold my hand.
Why, is there lights on the patio?
In a minute. Isn't that magic?
Oh yeah, very nice.
Can you see the view? The lights over there? Yeah, through the trees.
Oh, I've got it.
Finest harbour in the world.
When you can see it.
Can you see the lights of the bridge?
Oh yeah, they're pretty good. The fireworks isn't good from up here on New Year's Eve.
Oh, unfortunately, my husband doesn't like fireworks. He
Really?
makes a point of us missing them.
Really?
Yeah, that's married life for you, Guy. Don't you and little cutie boots fall into that trap.
What trap's that?
Over familiarity, boredom.
She only bores when she goes on and on about her acting career.
That's a bad sign.
She's fine on the AP, but Dad says she's hopeless with words. And that's why they sacked her from Bert Newton.
The thing is, Guy,
What's that?
the reason I invited you to see the view from the patio by moonlight is I like you.
Steady on, Mum.
And I want to sell you my magic house so much, Guy. I'm prepared to do you a special favour.
Which is?
Well, if you make the winning bid of 1.2 or over on Saturday, I'll refund you 100,000 in cash the next day.
Why?
Well, it has to be our secret, Guy. My husband mustn't know.
Mrs. Palmer,
Call me Griselda.
I'm feeling quite down.
Are you, darling?
Really quite wet.
Where?
Just here.
Oh my god, I'll switch on the lights!
Oh, I'm working on this wall! I'm jogging!
I'm on the smell!
been at it for weeks, and now you've damaged our party wall.
It's them!
You've been hiding next door. I told you there were squatters in there.
Squatters? We're not squatters. I own the place.
You own next door.
Oh, it's so much nicer in here. And look, darling, you've got electricity. Hang on, Trix. Just let me get the door open. Right. Okay, keep talking. What? Has someone gone by the house? And the car's gone? Oh, it's all so unprofessional. There's less than an hour to go. Well, I will, Trixie, but you know what will happen, don't you? Exactly. A big fat nothing. Because he's a midshipman. Is he? Oh, well, there you are. He's a junior captain already. I blame her, actually. The wonderful cook. The marvellous mother. The witch of Wallara. She switches his mobile phone off. Can you imagine that? Anything else? Oh no. I got out of the Lee Pong funeral, thank God. I know. What a jump. 18 floors. Great view while it lasted. Well, the estate won't care, as long as they get their money back. It'd be a bargain for some raving idiot with $20 million and a death wish. Okay, well I will. You keep trying. Okay, Trixie. Bye. There! Is that you, baby?
Joy.
Oh no, it's you again.
Yeah, Chuck, I left my tools in the kitchen.
Are you living here permanently, Chuck?
Well, Mr. Palmer asked me to do a few things for us.
You know today's the auction at 2 o'clock.
Unfortunately, yes.
What a sight.
I've been digging around down by the pool.
Is there somewhere else you can stay tonight?
I'll be right.
Look, this house will be sold in 1 hour, God willing, Chuck. They will not be your cousins. They will not be offering you free accommodation. They might hate the pool and plan to rip it up and plant frangipanis or build a granny flat. Stop all work, Chuck.
It's not that. I've just got a couple of things I...
Is this your repair work?
Well, yeah.
I don't know what you're like as a plumber, Chuck, but as a decorator, you're a complete disaster.
Done 3 tape courses.
Don't bother leaving me your card.
Wouldn't mind getting into your line.
It's real estate.
Buying small, sell big. It's like printing your own money.
You can handle the aggro.
You can raise the capital.
I've got the perfect little starter for you, Chuck.
Yeah.
18 floors. 4 units on each floor. 72 half-baked homes, the ultimate in contemporary lavish lifestyle.
cut price offer for a quick suicide sale.
How much?
20 million to get you started.
What do you mean? I might just finish off around the corner.
Oh no! What do I care? They never would have sold this house even if it was in perfect condition. Even if the place was packed full of buyers. Even if we had an auctioneer. Me again. Is Blair. What? Bastard. Okay, no problem. Could Barney do it? Could he fit us in between Seaforth and Crow's Nest? Great. We'll ring him. Get him, Trixie. Yes.
What's that?
Is there a problem?
Yes.
Pardon?
What did she say? I'm pregnant. The father is the auctioneer. His wife has found out and won't let him out. Oh. And your cousin has been systematically wrecking the house. So, yes. You could say there's a bit of a problem.
So how did his wife find out?
Well, I rang her up. We had a brief chat. I could hear him whimpering in the background. But don't worry, our second auctioneer is coming to the rescue. So excuse me, I've got to go and put the board out.
Can I help?
No, I can manage perfectly well on my own, thank you.
Any more contracts being requested?
Since last week, no.
But we've still got 2.
If they show up.
I'll turn up.
Well, 2 will do.
As long as we don't go around giving $100,000 refunds.
I was only trying to keep his interest.
I know what you were interested in.
And for which of the porn movies were you auditioning for
Don't
Wifey?
start.
Wallabies on heat, naked wallabies, go, go, go.
She is going to buy the house for the asking. Daddy's help. All I have to do is cast her a sweet spell.
And can she act?
She's got a good body.
Have you no principles?
Nobody forced you to do those films.
This place is a wreck.
How do you mean?
Well, what's that madman of yours been doing here?
It's very cheap.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. The people next door don't care about leaks, decorations and holes in the wall. And they're by far our best chance. He bought the other half 6 months ago. And he's been lying low, just waiting for our half to come onto the market.
I hope so.
I suppose he'll pull the whole lot down and build some enormous block of flats.
And does he have permissions?
Who knows? Who cares?
Any calls?
No.
The auction's still on?
Of course. And here's our fashionable host now, ready to welcome the discerning crowd.
Are you still here?
I'm just finishing up.
Paul, tell your unsavoury mate to go away now.
Well, I like Mr. Palmer.
What a shame.
I've still got a couple of walls to check over, and I've got to finish off down around the pool.
Oh, it's hopeless. Forget it.
Well, I ain't giving up.
We've not stopped for 3 weeks.
I've been through the bloody drains, I've been over the roof, under the floorboards, bloody spider webs everywhere. If this place holds together for another week, I'll be very surprised.
So much for Hollywood.
The money's somewhere. This is the house that Jack built.
Oh, it's for me.
You said there was a third house.
Yeah, up in the mountains.
Trixie, we can wait for him.
Okay, Chuck. Good luck. If you want to get into Australian movies, invest in Australian movies, give me a call. Now I suppose I'm going to sell this bastard.
Good night, Australia.
What's
See
up?
you later, catchpole and bloody co. To tell you the truth, Trixie, I couldn't give a stuff.
Well,
Fleet sails without me.
what?
The auction's off.
No,
We don't have an auctioneer.
you do.
I can't. I'm not allowed.
But we've got to sell this Saturday. Wednesday afternoon's the planning applications meeting.
Right. Well, I'll finish off around the pool, all those cracks and things and all that.
You!
Will you be able to handle the stand-in auctioneer?
Leave it to me.
We've left too much to you already. We intend to sue the arse off Catchpole and Company, whatever the result. Nothing personal.
Is there some kind of hold-up?
The auctioneer's just using the bathroom, sir.
He's a crook, is he?
Slight tummy problem. Have you managed to have a final look around the house?
Yes, I have. And every time I look at it, it seems to get worse. You people employ the weirdest builders in the world. I must be out of my mind coming to this auction.
Yet here you are.
So you told Chuck the reserve?
Yes, but don't worry, Mrs. Palmer, it'll really be me running the show.
And what do you want me to do?
Mingle. Get a mood for the meeting.
I've been thinking about your offer.
Oh?
You know, the cash refund if we bid the reserve.
Well, let's just see, shall we?
What do you mean?
Well, let's just see how the bidding goes. Excuse me, I'm looking for latecomers.
What was all that about?
Don't worry, it's in the bag.
She was desperate to sell me the night.
Oh, she's probably bluffing.
That couple over there might really want the place.
Well, then we'll fight.
But what if it goes over the reserve?
Rocky Red is backing us, isn't he?
Well, the more he has to pay, the more I have to work for him.
Well, what else are you going to do?
What's the point?
Invent a new shaped football? Study brain surgery? You're into Fabs for life, Buster.
I guess we are.
Oh no, not me. Buying this house is going to give me a fast leg up. Jumpity, jumpity, jump.
Hello.
Mr. and Mrs. Gutteridge.
Yes, that's right. Lifestyle opportunities. They're not still expecting 1 for 2, are they?
That's my instructions.
Ridiculous.
How much did you pay for the city next door?
Well, that's beside the point. We're talking about this property at this time and in this condition.
Speaking for myself, I should be jolly glad to move from the dump we're living in now.
Where's that?
Somewhere nearby, I believe. Husband's little lifestyle opportunities in its early stages. So there's no electricity and very little furniture.
We have other houses.
Oh, yes. They're always changing. We had a beautiful house by the beach once. Do you remember, Ralphie? Beautiful pink bedroom, big front yard.
We were only there for a few weeks. See why?
That's what it's like when you live with a developer.
Oh, not to be.
He tries so hard. Poor Ralphie.
In what way?
Well, it's hard to play with the big boys if you always have to watch your capital.
Money, money, money. What do you mean?
Well, if you don't have to nurse every dollar, then you can speculate. Make your bids, make a loss here, support a gain there. The big boys lay out millions to get millions more. But I have to think, be crafty, plan ahead.
He's very crafty, my Ralph.
I had to sell the unit we're living in and another small property just to be able to make a bet,
Which unit was that?
Oh, you did? Zeppelin.
Great big chimney out the back.
We're a bit of a team, aren't we, dear?
Oh, and Auntie.
Well,
Who's Auntie?
oh, that's beside
Aunt Vi. She's dead now, of course, but she left me her beautiful house in Paddington. And that's where it all started. One day Ralph said to me, "We'll get Auntie's house back, and then we'll be really happy."
So where's this auctioneer of yours?
He's on his way.
We'll just have to wait then. Sit down.
It's 10 past.
What's the problem?
Doing an odd in my silk tie.
You told him the reserve.
Yes, but don't worry. It will really be me running the show, Mrs. Palmer.
Hello, Paul.
All set?
Oh, yes.
Good.
How are the auditions going?
Fine.
Remember our deal?
Remind me.
Paul, we buy this house, whatever price it gets to in the auction, whatever its condition, and I play Sweet Sue.
There's another bidder. He's keen.
Is he keen enough to offer
offer you little extra services?
I sincerely hope not.
What's the mood of the meeting?
Well, Mr. and Mrs. next door are desperate. They've been camping in the dark for almost a month just so they could be here today.
Miss Fabulous Abdominals is desperate. She wants to be Willoughby Wallaby's new assistant, and she thinks buying the executive producer's house will get her the part.
Is she right?
Well, she's talked her husband around. He's a football brain. God knows what she's done to her father-in-law, and he'll be footing most of the bill.
Well, two will do.
Here he is!
The battle commences.
Ladies and gentlemen, our auctioneer is now ready for us. Let me introduce to you Mr. Charles Took.
Call me Chuck.
No, we won't thank you, Mr. Took. Mr. Took's not our usual North Shore auctioneer. He's on short-term loan from us from our Central Coast office.
Holiday coast, actually.
Taree, isn't it, Mr. Took? Where I believe he has quite a reputation.
That's true.
He's their awful builder.
Isn't he the plumber?
I thought he was your relative.
No, he isn't.
Are you really related to Kylie Minogue?
I love Kylie Minogue.
Couldn't we get on with it?
Yes, of course we can, sir. Look, before we begin, on behalf of Catchpole & Co, Sydney's foremost real estate agents, I would very much like to welcome you all here this afternoon's auction. Today, we are hoping to sell number 35 Orange Street, Kirribilli, 2061 in Sydney, in accordance with the directions and agreement of the vendors Mr. Paul Palmer and Mrs. Griselda Quick Palmer. Specifications as listed and detailed on the accompanying literature. I'm confident that all potential buyers here today are fully aware of the property and its considerable benefits. So I shall just move on to say that Catchpole & Co pride themselves on the fairness and correctness of their auction procedures. Importantly, the highest bidder shall be the purchaser. In the event of a dispute, the auctioneer shall be the sole arbitrator and his decision shall be final. When and if the bid reaches a total that has been reserved by the vendors, and after consultation with the vendors, I shall clearly state that the property is on the market, after which the property will be sold to the highest bidder. I must also remind you that the successful bidder will be required to deposit 10% of the winning bid immediately and complete within 42 days. Vacant possession on completion. Are there any questions at this time?
Yeah.
Well, I actually meant from the floor, but yes. What is your question?
Could I have a going goner?
You mean a gavel?
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to bring your own?
Don't they have those in Taree?
I've got the toolbox in the kitchen.
I'll find a hammer.
And what's he going to hammer on?
I'll get the breadboard.
Yeah, give it a try. Looks good.
Excellent.
Oh, that's bonza.
Are there any further questions? Further questions?
No, I'm all right.
Anybody else? Right. Off you go, Mr. Cook.
Gentlemen, all good order, you kind of attention, please. Gentlemen, gather round. All good order.
Mr. Cook.
What was he saying?
Find a breadboard.
Mr. Took has had a very wide experience.
You mean he was a stock auctioneer?
Out of order.
You can't afford to specialise in Taree.
And does it matter?
Well, I couldn't understand a word the idiot was saying.
It's the country way. It's interesting, isn't it?
Are you going to sell this property or aren't you?
Of course we are. Please, carry on, Mr. Took.
Gentlemen, all good order, you kind of attention, please. Gentlemen, gather round. All good order. Today we've got a house. We've got a great house for you, ladies and gentlemen. Great house. And I need a bid. Who's going to be the first? Who's going to be the first?
I think he's calling for an opening bid.
He's broken the breadboard. We haven't even started.
Can I suggest that we start the bidding at 700,000? 650. We have to start somewhere. 6.
I'll bid 6.
All right, 6. All right, thank you, sir. 650. 650. In advance, 650. I need a 7. Come off this house, I need a 7.
7,000 from over here. It is against you, sir.
7.5.
7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, we don't mind price. 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, and he ran 7.5. 8, 8, 8, 8, I got 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, Bessie, come.
Mr. Took. Please. You would just be quiet for a moment.
Where were we?
9!
Victoria! I got a 9! 9! What did you say that for?
Because it was exciting!
Please don't interfere with the business.
Sorry, Ralph.
There's no point in accepting any bits from her.
I've got the money.
Well, that's not exactly true, is it?
Do you wish that bit to stand?
Oh, 9.
No, thanks so very much. Carry on. 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Let's get on with it, shall we? $1 million!
Hey, the pillar! Oh,
Million. Milky, got $1 million. $1 million going
This is the most farcical auction I've ever been in.
$1 million going twice.
$1.5 million.
You're bidding against me!
It's okay, Mr. Palmer, he's whipping them along.
$1.5 million, gentlemen, finally. 1.2. Take it, sir.
1.1, I think.
1.1. 1.1. He thinks. I'll go with the 1.1.
1.15.
1.15. 1.15. Really, 1.15. 1.2. 1.2. We got 1.2.
Cheerio.
$1.2 million. We got $1.2 million. $1.2 million.
Hold it, Chuck!
Okay.
Can I just confirm that we have a bid of $1.2 million from you, sir?
That is correct.
You are bidding $1.2 million for this property.
I must be crazy, but
Please excuse me while I discuss this matter with my vendors.
yeah, I'm amazed.
Frankly, so am I.
Sell it before he wrecks the place.
So you're happy to accept the offer?
Yes.
Put the house on the market?
Let's do it.
Great. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, following instructions from my vendors, the property is now on the market. And we have a bid on my right here of $1.2 million. It's against you, sir.
Go
Well,
on then!
it's over the budget.
1.3!
See then.
1.3. Go 1.3. 1.3. What have you? 1.3 million dollars. I got it. 1.3. What have you? 1.3. 1.3. Go once. I got it. Twice. Two's 1.4. 1.4. 1.4 million dollars. 1.4. Think of the 1.4.
Don't stop!
I can't.
Do it! 1.45!
1.45 for the lady upstairs.
No.
1.45.
Yes!
No.
This is my life, Guy! Reg said we could do it!
Well, Dad may have said he'd do it, but I say no.
Why?
We can't afford it. If I buy it for this price, we'll never ever escape Rocket Reg. And his damn bloody legend, and his damn bloody exercise machines, and his damn bloody fingers all over my wife.
I hate you! I'm really sorry. I wanted to buy this house, but that plate of gristle wouldn't let me.
I'm sorry, Tina.
But I've still got a lot to offer you and Willoughby Wallaby.
Give me on Monday.
Really? Thanks, Mr. Palmer. I won't let you down.
Is that
Leave your
it?
name with my secretary.
We have a bid of $1.4 million. Are there any more bids? Have you got your deposit ready, sir?
yes, indeed, I have a company check.
40,000?
Hey, just a minute. I haven't given him the going goners yet. This is my last chance.
Is that really necessary?
No.
I think it'd be really nice. Let him have his fun, he's earned it. Just take it easy.
Go on then.
Gentlemen, oh good idea, kind of take it please, gentlemen. To the
want to sell it anymore.
You can't do that.
Oh,
You said it was on the market.
I've done it.
but the house needs to be sold, Mr. Palmer.
I've written the cheque. I made the bid.
1.45.
What did you say? Oh, you're bidding on your own house, man.
$1.45 million. My bid's as good as anybody else's. What are you saying?
Definitely. I got a bid. I got a bid. I got a bid. Get done with it. Made a bid, and I'll take it. I'll take it.
1.5.
1.5.
1.55.
1.55. Don't bring it up here. Yeah, 1.55. Bring it up. It's round and round and round and round. In round, so 1.55.
Don't let him beat you.
I can't afford to lose this. 1.6.
1.6 again. Thank you, sir. 1.6.
1.625.
1.6. 1.650 down here. 1.650. 1.650. 1.650.
1.675.
1.675. 1.675. 1.700. Sold.
Who to?
It's me. How much? $2 million.
$2 million?
You can't do that.
I just did it.
You've got to pay 10% straight away. That's 200,000.
And so I will.
$2 million?
Well, I have legal ownership of everything on this property until completion in 42 days.
Well, strictly speaking, yes.
Can we make a little deal?
You're on.
I'm going to see my solicitors about this. Never fear.
Tell you what, mate. Give me a couple of weeks here in my new house. I'll sell you the whole box and dice for 1.2, no questions asked.
You're on.
Now, love, I understand you can sell me an 18-storey block of units with fantastic views of the harbour for $20 million, I think you said.
Don't do it, Chook. It'll kill you.
Why should you have all the fun? Look at what we've got around us.
What's that? What? Sort of rumbling noise.
I can hear it too.
Oh no! Not again! Oh no!
For those who haven't read it, Salvation Creek, about the local area, should be read. Jennifer, C71.
999.
597.
8724.
Hey!